Zach and Tori Roloff of Little People. Big World revealed some unexpected details about their premarital experiences. Season 25 of Little People, Big World ran from February to May of 2024. After Zach and Tori said they were ready to move on and concentrate on their family without having cameras follow them about constantly, the season ended up being their last. Even though Zach and Tori are no longer on Little People, Big World, their podcast continues to garner attention. Zach and Tori discussed a dating-related disagreement that gave rise to their marriage nearly 10 years ago in the most recent edition of their podcast, Raising Heights. Zach said that, in reality, he had hoped to date Tori for a bit longer. But Tori thought otherwise. In their podcast, Zach mentioned, "I was totally cool dating," and Tori responded, "All right, let's get this show on the road." Zach recalled thinking, "Already?" at the moment, so he was taken aback by that mentality. "Just now, we got going." Tori thought that 4 years was a long time to wait for marriage, as she had been seeing Zach at that point. "I was anticipating that," as she clarified. "Dude, I can't, is how I feel. Countdown is on, dude." By that time, Tori was 24, and she was tired of waiting for a wedding to start the program. Zach was eventually persuaded to get married by Tori's schedule. Remarkably, Tori didn't feel very secure in her relationship, even though she wanted to take a big step forward and be married. She was terrified her ex-boyfriend might wake up one day and decide to move on and start seeing other women, which made her feel quite uneasy when she was dating Zach. It was always in the back of Tori's mind that Zach would say something like, "Oh, I want to go sample something else, like I've had enough of this flavor." Tori's concern stemmed in part from the fact that she was Zach's first date, first kiss, and first everything. Zach said on the podcast episode that he never thought about that, which is fortunately for her. At that point, he expressed his desire to continue seeing Tori for a little longer before considering marriage. When Zach and Tori reflected on their love and marriage to one another, she appeared to exhale a sigh of satisfaction on Raising Heights that everything turned well for them. The future of the Roloff family's reality program, which concluded with the conclusion of Little People, Big World Season 25, is now uncertain. The network will need to determine if it makes sense to keep the other cast members involved now that Zach and Tori are no longer involved. Even if Little People, Big World Season 25 is the last episode, at least it had a satisfying conclusion as the Season 25 finale felt like a series finale. Tori and Zach will continue to share bits and pieces of their lives, but mostly through their podcasts and social media.